Hello and welcome to the JustCast. I am here today with Miyu. Go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
What is the topic for today, Miyu?
Today we're going to be talking about Vocaloid. More specifically, the Teto English Vocaloid community because oh my god, it's so cool.
They're so
It's
cool.
so cool. It's so cool.
Oh, Hatsune Miku, my beloved.
All right, so going over the history of this. Basically, Mesmerizer came out, blew up. And through that, people were just like, "Man, Teto's great. Teto and me together, that's awesome. But what if we just use Teto alone more?" And so there's just been this resurgence of all sorts of English composers making music with Teto, and it's been great. I've been having a great time.
That's actually pretty cool. I always forget that Vocaloid is just voice banks. So as long as somebody is using the proper voice bank, technically any of it is Vocaloid and is still the
Yes,
Vocaloid character.
that is correct. Specifically, if it uses a voice bank from a specific company.
So there's the knockoff versions of Vocaloid too, which are the non-company ones.
Yeah, but we love them too for different reasons. They're still good.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the same way that people have fan art or fan fiction. It's
Hmm.
just Vocaloid, but the fans made it.
Yes. I've just been having the best time. I've had it playing. I've been having all these songs playing in my in my car as I drive to work all the time. So I'm gonna go over some of my favorite songs that I've had recently that I've been listening to on repeat that I think are wonderful and that I think everyone should go listen to, and they probably already have because this is pretty mainstream.
I support this fully. Lay 'em on me. Lay 'em on us, collectively. Us, the audience.
Collectively, I love Rock for Clout. I love Bird Brain. I love Dance Delightful. I wish that I could follow is on repeat constantly. I would sing some of the song or play it if I knew it wouldn't get copyrighted or whatever. I don't know. I
I
don't
think you could
know.
acapella it. I think if
I
you
can
went full,
acapella it.
I think you could acapella it. Wow, that is a tongue twister and a half.
Acapella it.
You could acapella it.
I'll bring up the lyrics for Bot for Clout. Watch the blood get spilled. You can kill or you can be killed. It doesn't really matter what I feel. I'd rather fake than make the pain real. Opera Cloud is great. There's a lot of swearing in it, as we've now learned at this moment.
It's cool. It's cool. I'll just simply cut out only the good words, but make it say something absolutely ridiculous that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever,
Yes,
and then you'll be a
absolutely.
star.
You gotta keep this part in particular.
Absolutely. Double absolutely. Triple absolutely. It's starting to lose all meaning.
But what I really like about Jamie Page is the lyricism of their lyrics. With Bird Brain, the way that it is sung using Teto is that Teto makes a lot of mistakes during the song on purpose. After each of these little parts in the chorus, she has to take a breath because it's hard to say because
Oh.
it's all alliteration. It goes, and I falter at the afterthought. I keep on running like a chicken with its head cut off. Apathetic aching aggernaut. A bird brain, baby. I don't know when I'm supposed to stop. Later it goes, uh, so I falter on the second thought. I keep on running like a chicken with its head cut off. Antipathetic crooning cosmonaut, a bird brain baby. I don't think that I'm supposed to stop. Hit me with the flat down, mired in the earthbound. Phyllis baby brain, Babel bent her beak. Put my neck up on a flopping block. A bird brain baby. I don't think my head is coming off. And it just, and she takes a breath. JC, do you understand how cool that is? Do you know how understand? Do you get how cool it is that they do that? And
I
that she's
do.
Teto struggle through this song.
I do. I
There's part
love replication of human error. I absolutely
yes
adore replication of human error.
during the bridge, her voice fully cracks. It's so cool. Oh my god, I love how Jamie Page tunes them. I love the lyricism, and she's part of a band, a silly Vocaloid producer band called Flavor Folly, And oh my god, I love Flavor Folly. They're wonderful and I love them.
Is that your favorite Vocaloid band? Or do you have a different favorite?
I think they might be at this point.
Completely fair. Now, is this also your favorite Vocaloid, or do you have a different favorite Vocaloid?
My favorite Vocaloid is Kayayuki. But that's not the point. We don't have things of Kayayuki anymore. She's out of style and a little bit controversial in some cases.
Oh, what
We'll
happened
talk
there?
about that later.
Okay, you're gonna lay that on me later. All right, I'm down to hear the controversy. So, is there a
Yes,
bunch of retired Vocaloids then?
not retired. I wouldn't say retired for the Vocaloid. What happens is it's like it's a trend, right? It's like an of each Vocaloid it's like its own instrument. And sometimes people like latch onto a certain Vocaloid and like play with that one a lot. Some people like to switch up what type of Vocaloid they use and things like that. What's great about Flavor Folly is that they use all sorts of Vocaloids.
Okay, so it's like a mix and
Um,
match then.
yes, each song so far has had a different Vocaloid, and that's just been so nice because you get to hear your new favorite basically.
Yes.
Like you get to hear the classics. Of course, they have Hatsune Miku with Static. They have Electric Weekend Zone with Kaito. Circus P also play that. Circus P has been in the Vocaloid game for such a long time. I love Circus P so much. And like they just made a song with Len. That's crazy. I haven't heard a song with Len being used in forever. I haven't looked that hard, but it's been a long time. They made a song with Miki. I love Miki. Side note, Miki is great. And the way they tune her, eats in human. It's about being trans from robot to human. It's a trans allegory. They fix that later.
Is this the one that you showed me? I feel like this is the one you've
No.
shown me, or is this something else?
Yes. Maybe. I send you a lot of things.
It's true.
The one that I just sent you is their newest song, Ego Renegade Boy, and that's gonna date this recording. That's okay.
You know, this will come out in a few months, and then they'll be like, oh wow, this guy just
Oh yeah.
sits on his videos forever.
Absolutely. This is gonna date it because and I'm gonna date it more because this Ego Renegade Boy came out yesterday.
Oh, we're gonna get it, and then the hype's gonna be dying down by the time that this comes out, and it's gonna be really funny because,
Because
you
I'm
know,
gonna sound so excited for something that's long past.
it's like, didn't that come out like a couple months ago? No, it came out yesterday for us, right now, at this exact moment in time.
To be fair to Folly, they call themselves an indulgent music circle, so technically not a band, but I say they're a band.
You know?
What is a band but not an indulgent music circle?
Exactly. You know, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I support
Exactly.
you.
But some of my favorite songs comes from Flavor Folly. Why Are the Roses is very good. Static is of course is very good. Spoken For is very popular and also very good. I personally love Weather Girl. I sing Weather Girl all the time. We were playing games yesterday, and you probably heard me sing Weather Girl.
I did.
I haven't learned Ego Renegade Boy yet, because again, it came out yesterday. We're gonna talk about Ego Renegade Boy a little bit more, because one, I love the idea of using Rin to be the dead, the dead, the dead name for Len. It's beautiful. It's a trans story, not an allegory. Human was the allegory. This is just a story. It's so explicit.
I love this. I love this. And
Yes,
these are the two characters that I tend to listen to most when it comes to
yes,
Vocaloid, so, you know,
yes.
I'm very happy about that.
I love that for the thing they just says featuring Kakimine Len because Rin is the dead name in this situation. That's beautiful. I love that.
Vocaloid is so dark, and I love it.
Yes, yes.
Like, Vocaloid is incredibly dark. I I first kind of started looking into those kinds of lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
especially when Rolling Girl became very popular online.
Oh
This
my
was a
god,
while
I love
ago,
that girl.
but people were like listening to it, but they weren't listening to it in a language that they could understand, and it sounds like a
Mhm.
very fast-paced, upbeat song. And it's not. It is extremely dark.
I've grown up on these Vocaloid songs that sound very upbeat and happy, but are just like secretly so depressed.
The last time I went on a Vocaloid kick, is it Rabbit Hole? Is that the song that I'm thinking of? That one was very popular for a while as well.
Oh, Rabbit Hole. Yeah. We do like Deco 27 in this house.
I think that's the last song that I was like really, really into when it came to Vocaloid.
For me, this is like my lifeblood, I think. I kind of live off of it, I think, at this point. Uh, it's not a day where I can like enjoy myself if during before the work week. If I don't have this blasting in the car, this gets me through the day. This gets me through a lot of my day.
I support this
Um,
fully. What was the first Vocaloid that you ever got into?
it's always got to be Hatsune Miku. She was just really popular during the time. This was back in like the early 2000s,
Yeah,
I think.
when
Yeah.
we were children.
But yeah, when we were children and very impressionable and listening to Hatsune Miku. But like Hatsune Miku always came with the others at the time. It was like Hatsune Miku, Kagemine Ren, Rin, Kaito, Miko, Luca. Not our Luca, different Luca, better Luca.
Better Luca, I agree. I know that one of my first was it Gumi?
Oh, I love Gumi.
That was obviously beside Hatsune Miku. I think Gumi was the second one I ever
Mm.
listened to.
I think the first Vocaloid that I got into that was just like, oh, I'm really into this, but for me, you know, because before it was like, oh, this is what I got into because my older sister was into Vocaloid, and she passed it on to me like a virus, uh,
It's a plague. It's
like
spreading.
a plague upon my life. But the first one that I got into for me was IA or Ia. She's beautiful. I love her.
She is very pretty. She reminds me of a lot of characters from like very early 2000s anime, which would make sense if she was an earlier Vocaloid. She is very pretty though.
I love her dearly. She's wonderful. And then after that, I got into Kaiyuki and Oliver. This was around the time where I finally realized, oh my god, they come in English versions? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh
So,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like whenever I listen to them, I forget that there is other versions in language because the language is not something that I think about very hard when it comes to that.
mhm. For anyone who like has come from my channel, Lily's based on uh Oliver a little bit in design. Yes,
Lily
yes.
from Minecraft roleplay,
Maybe.
maybe, perhaps.
Maybe. Lily with two E's.
Lily. I feel like Vocaloid isn't as popular in the US as it used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it's died down a lot. I've noticed, like, I think Brazil and South America in general, I think it's a lot more popular there, from what I have heard.
Maybe. But I'm having a great time.
You're having a great time, and that's what matters.
You're in the wrong circles, my friend. I gotta drag you over. It's just the most emo songs to the most upbeat beat. And that's me, too. Something else that I really like? There's someone who makes Japanese covers of, like, the Flavor Folly and the songs, and I'm oh my god, yes! Yes, it comes full circle! Because we used to have like a bunch of people who would make English covers of different songs and they still exist and they're still big. This person is like making cover Japanese covers of these songs written by Americans. Or well, English speakers. I don't know if they're American. Great, amazing. Oh, love it.
Good stuff. I mean, I know I used to listen to a lot of the English versions. There's two that I think of immediately. It's
Yes, we love to be phonic.
Jubyphonic, and
Yes, to be phonic.
Amelie. Is it Amelie?
Yes.
Amelie?
Amalia.
She was one
Yes.
of my favorites, especially when
Mhm.
I was getting into it. I like a lot of the translated versions, but I feel the same
Yes.
way about a lot of translated versions, which is I want it to have good flow over it being a direct translation.
That's generally how you should translate it to begin with. This is a bit of a side tangent. But so Six the Musical
Yes.
also has like a Japanese version. And it's important to note that they don't do direct translation. Like part of the translation process for these sorts of music has to be adapted in a way that makes sense for the audience. So I think like the order people go in is like the direct translation over the pun, right? So like if they like include clever wordplay in one situation in like the English version, then in the Japanese version they'll go with the direct translation instead. Does that make sense?
It
Am I
does.
making sense?
Yes, you
I've
are
kind of
making
just been
sense.
info dumping on you this entire time,
No, this is
which is
exactly
what
what
this
I
is here
want.
for.
That's what you're
Yes.
here for. Yeah, you're here to info dump on me and just give me the full rundown on whatever
So
it is your heart desires. Yeah, I think that a big thing when it is like
mm,
translation stuff is
yeah.
you do lose a lot of the pacing unless
Mm-hmm.
you rewrite it in a way that maintains that, which is why I'm very, very picky with translated versions of songs, especially
Mm-hmm.
covers, because a lot of it kind of gets lost, and I want as much of the original as possible while
Yes.
having it still be good.
Yeah, I feel that too. That's also how I feel about a lot of translations. So when I tell you I'm very picky with them, I really do mean that.
I believe you. I 100% believe you. Have you ever done covers?
I've sung them, yeah.
You have the singing capabilities. You have the background knowledge on Vocaloids and translations. You know, you got a potential there.
Then I have to mix it. I want to mix it.
That's fair.
I've done some of them for like covers, like karaoke covers, like during live streams. But otherwise, I haven't really made like a full cover. Hmm.
I've just heard you sing them a lot, and I'm like, oh, I have no musical talent. I do not understand the difficulty
Hmm.
level of any of that. So, when I say things, take it with a grain of salt, pun intended.
I've sung Rolling Girl before. That was gonna be a cover I was actually gonna do. The reason why I didn't is because the animation never came through, which was just gonna be like the little Miyu, like chippy-fied thing, rolling down a hill, almost dying.
Oh, I think there's a lot of Vocaloid that people don't know is Vocaloid, is what I've seen. I think a big thing with that too is like people can't really differentiate between AI music, voice banks, and heavily edited music anymore, which is a
Mhm.
problem.
Running it back real fast to some of Moonlit Stars lyrics, because this is their lyric for Science that I like a lot. Tell me that's not an answer out there for us all. We're desperately strived to survive. I'll present a new theory, one that's never been seen before, and we'll drift away from this loneliness evermore. Sounds like a lot, but then you hear Science originally, and it was also a lot.
Whenever you send me something, I'm just like, I know not to dig too deep into it, like as a psychological thing, because I know that you're just sitting there in the background, just cat jamming, just bobbing your head, doing a little dance. Like, oh yeah, this hits.
I have been known to like send music instead if I can't explain like how I'm feeling because I couldn't put it to words. And Vocaloid was a lot of those, and some folks are used to me doing that, so that's why they start freaking out.
I
Yes,
promise that I won't read too deep into it verbally. It reminds me of some of those old school nightcore songs that I used to listen to.
absolutely. It's so good. But it's oh man, the controversy.
I feel like a lot of music that you and I tend to both listen to is
Mm,
very, very dark and not for the general population. However,
yes.
because it is very dark, there is a level of relatability in people that have struggled in one way or another. So I think
Yes.
that when it comes to this type of music, if it's not for
Mhm.
someone, we probably won't share it with that person in general
Yeah.
because it's just not something that they're going to relate to. But the people who
Mhm.
get it, and the people who don't,
Yes.
don't.
You listen to a song and you're depressed, you didn't do anything, but you send the song to folks because you're just like, man, I'm sad, but the song good, and then you have to be like, wait, no, the implications.
Just know that if I ever send you Popey Po, I'm going through it. I would never be a happy vegetarian.
I would never be a happy vegetarian.
I
It's
would
crazy.
never be a happy vegetarian. Well, I guess we
Okay.
should circle back a little bit.
Yep.
So, what do you think about Vocaloids as like an album? Do you think that like I've seen a few times that there have
Yeah.
been albums released,
They're
but
usually released by the producers. I think that's fine because again, Vocaloid is an instrument. It's something that it's a thing you use to make the songs. So when people like add it to like albums and stuff, it's like, yeah, it's like you put a guitar in there, you know?
yeah, I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
people use Vocaloid on their own music, and I've seen it done well, and I've seen it done in a way that makes me want to rip my eyes out, or more specifically, rip my
Yes.
ears off. I think one of the better ways to do it is have them as like a feature on the album, and they have either part of the chorus mixed in
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
the other artists, or you give them a little segment in the song specifically, but they shouldn't be like a main focus, because I think that a lot of the time that's where they kind of
Mhm.
lose what they were going for originally. I'm very picky about the way that digital artists mesh with real life ones.
You mean like set it up like why do I? It's the one that goes, sometimes I write you letters that you'll never read. When I get to drinking, I get to thinking, I wish you were thinking about me. And that's a song by Set It Off.
I remember this now. I
Yes.
love Set It Off as a band. Set It Off is
Yes.
actually one of my favorite bands. The reason I had no idea what you're talking about is because I hate that song so much.
Did you have to delete it from your memory?
I think I may have deleted it from my memory. Like, I am a huge Set It Off fan. I have purchased most of their albums,
Mhm.
like, actually at one point.
So
Like,
you think so you would think why do I would be like the bridge between the gap between of us, but no, you hate it a lot.
I genuinely hate that song. And this is coming from, like, I am a genuine fan. Like, this is one of the bands that I would go and see in person. Like, I loved
Mhm.
their collaboration with Scene Queen. Like,
Yeah.
I absolutely, I love this band. I hated that song. I think I literally purged it from my memory because it was so bad. Like, and I can tolerate crap music. Like, I'm fine with
Yeah.
bad music in general, but there's something about the full mix between Vocaloid and real life artists, and it just doesn't work for me. You can hear the difference too much. I think it'd be different if
Oh,
it was like very heavily edited, but it's not. It kind of clashes.
oh, you wanna know someone who did it really good and it sounds really good? Wanna
Y-
know one?
yes.
Jamie Page.
Oh, and it comes full circle right back to Jamie Page.
I love Jamie Page. I love Square Up. Square Up is great. They made it for a song. She made it for a song. Features Gumi and Rachel Lake, who is a real person.
I love Gumi.
You gotta trust me. It's good. Teto sings back up. You just gotta give it a shot.
I might give it a shot.
Trust.
I might give it a shot for you.
Listen to more Vocaloid. Have fun with Vocaloid. I think that for a minute there, we got real serious about Vocaloid, and we're getting silly again. And I love that we're getting silly again. Just have fun. Make music. I don't care if it's good or not. And I'm gonna listen to it. I've listened to so much Vocaloid. Not all of them have been good, but I listen to them.
You know what? I agree.